Today we find out if we're going to progress through the group stage of the Premier Sports Cup and we face a familiar foe. It's Elgin up first. Everything to play for. Join me as we go beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in, and it's time to do some housekeeping. We have new players signed. We have played some games. I'm going to catch you all up, but before we do that, do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you enjoy it. Even if you don't, just give me a like anyway. I don't mind. We've been busy in the transfer market trying to drag more players in, and that is exactly what has happened. We have been dragging players, and sadly, not many of them made it in. We've made one signing. Alfie Gilchrist comes in, and I think he looks good. I think he looks solid. Another option at centre-back. Possibly replaces Kane O'Connor, if we're being honest. His marking ability isn't great. Hoping to improve that. Picked him up from one of the released players from Chelsea. I think there's a player to be moulded there. I think his physicals are good. The fact is, he's fast. He's a very fast centre-back, and that puts him in very good stead. He's also a bit of a physical lad in terms of a good jumping reach, and strength isn't that... Well, strength is slightly below where I'd like it to be, and that is why we're working on it. We are training his strength. But yeah, a nice little option there to play alongside Semple, and Kane O'Connor probably still plays a lot this season. It's been really tough getting players in, really tough. So since last time where we played Aberdeen and got quite a famous victory, if I do say so myself. We've played Arbroath, we beat them 2-1, we were 1-0 down, and then Gary Oliver just came alive after scoring a pen and then getting his second of the game for the winner. And then we beat Partick Thistle, and I've got to say, we had like 2 shots on target, they both went in. Both shots very similar, sort of on the right hand side of the penalty area, launched into like the top corner. Luke Butterfield with a great finish, and then Gary Oliver again. Gary Oliver proving to be quite a decent pickup for us early doors. So today we play Elgin City. If we beat them, we've got I think we top the group if we beat them, actually. Let me think. Well, yeah, of course, because we'd have won all our games. If we beat them, we'll top the group. And that's what we want to do. Kelty Hearts, first game of the season. We've been there before. Trying out this new Tato skin by Wazzy, and I've got to say, it's really clean. And you know, I go on about this all the time when I talk about graphics and stuff. I want it to look clean. I actually really like this. I think this is probably going to be the skin I use going forward right now. We've actually had some really close calls when it comes to trying to get players, joining teams in our division, joining teams in the division above. Some have gone back down in England if they were like players that we brought in on trial from like teams like Arsenal and Southampton and stuff like that. We found a few hidden little Scottish players in some of the lower leagues down in England, or like League One, Championship and stuff, but it wasn't meant to be. They want too much money. They accept a contract from us and then turn around and sign one 4 times as much. Cannot blame them. Still got Adam Desbois in goal. I did say if he came up big, we'd go with him, and it looks like we're going to have to go with him because I can't seem to find any of our goalkeepers. Going to have to play Sam Lovey here and Jeff King as our wing backs. A couple of injury worries, so that allows Campbell Notley to come into the team. Our starting lineup for Elgin City game will be Adam Desbois in goal. Still not sure if he's the goalkeeper for us, but there's not a lot else out there that is willing to join us. Lovey's going to play as the wing back attack. He's going to have to step in for McHattie, who needs a bit of a rest. Jeff King on the right hand side. Semple and O'Connor as our centre back pairing. Gaspar's going to come in as the DLP, still sort of learning that role, wants to play a bit further forward, but that's where I'd like to see him play. Clark is the defensive midfield defend. Butterfield's going to come into the box-to-box midfielder. Notley is the centre midfield attack. Mahadi and Oliver up top. As Elgin say, our League 2 side, we are fancied for this game, and it's in our hands. If we win this, we top our group. Oh, because I've changed skin, it's gone all weird. Oh no, because I was watching highlights back. King driving up the right hand side. Oh, puts a stop turns back, finds Clark. Clark moves it across Gaspar, Butterfield, Luke Mahadi, Oliver. From distance, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar early doors. What attacking intent we just show. Ward crosses it in and Todd fires it over. I'm gonna have to get used to this new skin. I quite like this. I quite like how it fills the screen. Lots of information. King now on the corner. Whips it across Kane O'Connor. I mean, he's an absolute beast. Second goal of the season. Lovely. Bit of a fist pump from Kane there. It's a well taken corner, and Kane O'Connor gets up above his man, near post, sends it in the far corner. We take the lead. Not much else happening now. Watson on the throw in, launches it in. Good header away by Kane O'Connor. Don't manage to get to that second or third ball there, and Watson fires one in. It does go over, thankfully. Oh, that's cool. So you can, with this skin, you can see how much they've run. Jeff King putting in a bit of a performance run, 6.6k. Oh, this is very nice. I think we're capable of more. I've got faith. I have faith. I got so much faith. Right, what we want to do is we want to kill this game with a second goal. If we can get a second goal... A good header away by Kane again. Oliver's going to get to that. Beautiful from the edge of the box. Now, can he hold the ball up? That's what he's looking to do. It's a bad pass. Goes straight to Ward. Kane Hester now. With the ball. Goes back to Ward. Hamilton. Cameron. Just keep them. He's miles off. He's got to be. He has got to be a country mile off. I was away. I mean, I was this close to losing it. How he is? He's miles off. It's stunning that. It's stunning it took that long to raise the flag. Mental. Right, I think I want to take Butterfield off, but mainly because of his fitness. I guess I'll take on Kyle Hutton. Whipped in. O'Connor, far side. He's offside. It is a lovely taken finish by the centre back. Left foot, guides it top corner, but he was just offside. I think I'm going to take Semple off here now. It's just the dying minutes. We'll take off Campbell Notley and throw on... I don't know. No, we'll take off Oliver and throw on McRae. Gilchrist. Puts it back to Gaspar. He can hit them. Oh! I thought we were going to have another sensational goal from Gaspar there, but that one goes well over. Good header down McRae now. Can he find the pass? Looked like he was feeding Luke Mohammadi in, but it doesn't matter. We win 1-0, and as far as I'm concerned, we're through. That must put us top of the group. Unless I'm being really stupid. Like, there's no mathematical way we're not. Yeah, there you go. Top of the group. Aberdeen finish on 7 points. If that's... Wow. That's crazy. Aberdeen not having a good Premier Sports Cup. We've qualified for the second round. Beautiful. Jeff King played well. We'll tell him that. So we'll crack on. We'll get to the Kelty Hearts game. First game of the season. Let's see how we fare. But hopefully, I'll maybe have a signing or two to bring you. Or maybe not. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get a new goalie. Pretty disappointed. Thought we'd be able to find someone. Maybe as when the window shuts, become a bit easier. Maybe more people will lower their expectation and we can drive that price down. There's a couple of goalies you got my eye on. They want like over £1,000 in wages. We can't afford that. We got the draw for the Premier Sports Cup now. Let's see who we get. Now we obviously we want Celtic or Rangers away. We want to be drawn next. Oh, Kilmarnock away. Well, sorry Kilmarnock fans, but that is absolutely good. That is absolutely devastating. They're a championship team, so we might actually... We've got a chance. We've got a very good record right now against championship teams. Some of them have just cast us aside and battered us, but we've done all right. Gonna keep Kane O'Connor and Kyle Hutton as our captain and vice captain, respectively. Dundee are in for Brett Long, and Brett Long, to be honest, it's gone down in my estimations recently. No, he's only ever made one appearance for us, right? He hasn't really complained, but I'd like to maybe get a bit of money for him. It needs to be it needs to be something reasonable. Why would we accept £95 for a human being? I think we might accept £500 though. Right, so there is this lad who is on the transfer list at Kilmarnock. I'm thinking about bringing him in. Oh, sorry, Dunfermline, not Kilmarnock, Dunfermline. I don't really know too much about him, but I'm hoping his aerial reach and the fact that he's got a good first touch and possibly communication, I'm hoping he is better than what we've got. Even if he's not, it looks like we're selling Brett Long, so we need a backup anyway. So, and he's happy to be a backup for some reason. My hope is he's happy to be backup, and then he gets here and goes, "Oh, I'm better than this guy," and he plays better than our first choice keeper. Kelty Hearts are obviously last season they actually beat us, which was disappointing because I felt that we had improved, but they're coming up with some momentum, and maybe they did get better last year. I shudder to think the money they spend weekly on their players. Right, so Long's set to go to Dundee. I'm going to delay that until we get our own goalkeeper deal over the line. Don't be short a goalkeeper on the bench here, or in the squad. The team I've picked for the Kelty Hearts game: Adam Disboy in goal, Kevin McHattie, Jeff King, Semple, Gilchrist make up the back four. My thinking there is, although Kane O'Connor's our captain, I feel like Kelty Hearts are one of the better teams. And I know they've just come up, but I expect them to come up and be very good this season. A bit like Edinburgh City did last year and ourselves. I think they'll be sniffing around the playoffs. Gaspar's going to play as the DLP as he's getting better at that role. Clark as the defensive midfielder. Gillespie comes in box-to-box midfielder after suspension from the last game, and Butterfield continues to sound midfield attack. We got Luke Mahadi still leading the line as the poacher, and Gary Oliver, the deep line forward, who has got an eye for a goal. Another slog of a off-season or a pre-season. I'm hoping, despite the fact I wasn't able to get some of the players in I wanted, that we have sufficiently improved this team. The midfield looks better. We've added a new centre-back who looks like he might be better than Kane O'Connor. The wing-backs will continue to do what they do. And Gary Oliver certainly seems an improvement up top, but will he be able to help unlock Luke Mahadi's scoring? That's a penalty. Elbowed him in the gut. I watched it. I saw it. Who's taking it? Gillespie's taking it. I would have put Gary Oliver on it. Never mind. Beautiful goal by Gillespie. Bottom corner, first goal of the season. That is exactly how we want to start. Remember, they beat us 2-0 last season in the cup, so although the previous season we did well against them in the league, they're a different beast once again. I'd be interested to see at the end of this game like what they're sort of spending on their weekly wages. Like who's their top earner? What's Nathan Austin on these days? Dingwall cuts it back. Jonas, he's a nightmare. Oh, that's a bit of a lunge. Colin McHigh. That lad who just whipped that ball and the header ended up hitting the net. That guy there, we just tried to sign and then they snipped in and took him. They offered him about the same wages as well, which is really frustrating because I don't think it's just a wage thing. I think our club rep hasn't gone up. I think it should do. I think we should be seen as a bigger club than Kelty Hearts, but the club rep is very tied to the bank balance, I feel like, at times. I want to keep Gardner Hickman quiet. Strachan pops it across and Dingwall launches himself along the ground and knocks in the equaliser. It is 25 minutes in, or just before 25 minutes in, and sadly it's 1-1. We haven't really got much going in attack other than the goal we scored. We're going to encourage the team. See if we can get some sort of lift. Stalemate at half time. Tell the boys I've got faith in them. Oliver's having a rough game. I might take him off. Right, so I've added a counter. I've upped the tempo, and we're going to press a little bit more. Oof. That one was close. Skims the top of the bar. We've continued to create better chances than them. Just not seeing much from the team right now. Butterfield's going to come off. We're going to take on Fraser Mullen. Oliver's coming off. We're going to take on... Cray's not there. We're going to take on Rob Harker. We need something different. Semple nods it back to Adam. Can Adam launch some sort of counter from this? He's going to go long. The question is, where's the ball going to end up? Look, Oliver puts in Mullen. No. Oh, Mullen. Oh, that was a huge moment. I should not be playing Fraser Mullen in the centre midfield attack position. When I brought him on, I should have swapped Fraser Mullen and Gillespie. That is not what I like to see. I have made a mistake there, and it has cost us a chance to take the lead. Austin fires one in at Adam. He tips it over, thankfully. Kelly Hart's here, pushing forward. Another missed challenge. Don't let him turn. Gardner Hickman whips it across. King with a glancing header away. Forsyth keeps that in. I was hoping he was going to run that out of play. Gardner Hickman again. McHattie. Good tackle. Riley. Surely we can just get a foot in and end this game. There we go. Intercepted. Gillespie launching it forward. Unfortunately, they win the header. Would have been nice to send Luke Mahadi in behind there right at the end, and it goes out of play. I think that'll be all for the game. Yeah. Disappointing to take a lead early. It was a pen, but, you know, we created the chance in the box that they called him. I'm not going to say we were too happy with it, but we avoided defeat, I guess. Yeah, not really, not ideal. Hoping we can get this this goalkeeper over the line. I'm not sure I can really blame Adam there, but a bit more quality in between the sticks would go down very nicely. And it looks like we're going to get our man. The question is he any good? He's interesting. He is a big boy. He is a big boy. And I guess in comparison to Adam, he does some things like shot stopping better. So yeah, we'll see. I think he probably gets to play the next game. We're gonna have to try him out. Like, we're paying him decent wages, but kind of went in a bit blind. It's what we had to do. Hopefully he'll be the surprise signing of the season. Next time, I think what we'll do, we'll play the Premier Sports Cup second leg, and then maybe face Morton, who did actually come down. Maybe get some revenge on them. I think that's where we return. We absolutely don't want to skip by that Kilmarnock game, so we'll return for that and see how the rest of the season goes. Hopefully we can then get a chunk of games, really dig into the season. But yeah, I think I'll return for the Premier Sports Cup second round, see if we can pull something off against Kilmarnock. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time as we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.